Hello everyone, my name is Mackenna and it is truly an honor and a blessing to be here with you all today and share this beautiful art of yoga. Now, yoga has single-handedly changed my life and has given me a safe space on and off my mat to connect with the highest parts of myself. There's surely been a lot of uncertainty in the world, and sometimes when our external world is up in the air, our internal world lacks clarity and direction. So today, as we make it to our mat, I ask that you let go of that little voice in your head that's limiting you and defeating you, and open up to the part of yourself that's ready for the next step. Invite in that energy you feel when you're creating, imagining, and dreaming, that energy that sets your soul on fire. Today, I ask that you tune out of the story you've been telling yourself and tune in to the limitless possibilities that are waiting for you. Now let's begin by finding a comfortable seat. You can sit like this, sitting on your heels, or if you're more comfortable doing so, maybe find a cross-legged position, really rooting through your sit bones into the earth. Spine is long, crown of the head is reaching up towards the sky, palms resting gently on the thighs. Maybe finding a soft gaze or closing your eyes if you're comfortable doing so. And just beginning to follow the breath as it makes its way in through your nose and out through your nose. Just really taking the time to arrive in your space, noticing what the temperature feels like on your skin, noticing what energy you showed up with today. Is it the same energy that you wish to leave with? Or would you like to make a shift? Taking a deep breath in through your nose, filling up your belly, your lower chest, your upper chest, and exhale from your upper chest, lower chest, and pushing all that stagnant air out of your belly. One more time, big inhale through the nose, filling up your belly, lower chest, upper chest. Maybe it swirls behind your eyes, and exhale from the upper chest, lower chest, and pushing all of that air out of your belly. Return back to a normal breathing pattern. Noticing the calm and the stillness that you've already created. On an inhale, lift your gaze and flutter your eyes open. Exhale it all out. We begin by taking a big inhale through our nose, right ear, right shoulder. Continuing that inhale as we gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Chin to chest. Again, continuing your circles, pairing breath with movement. If anywhere feels a little sticky or there's cracks and pops, go ahead and just maybe spend a little extra time in that space, really letting that energy go. Finishing up your last circle. And opposite side, left ear, left shoulder. Gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Chin to chest. Allowing your shoulders to melt away from your ears. Finishing up one last circle. And lifting your gaze back to center. On an inhale, we're gonna reach our arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time, we inhale and we grab all that beautiful energy that surrounds us. Bring it into our palms, and exhale, we bring that energy into our heart center. Inhale, we rise one more time. Exhale, bringing your right hand to your left knee, left hand directly behind you. We inhale to stack our spine. And exhale, we twist, looking over our left shoulder. One more big inhale. And exhale, we twist a little deeper. Inhale brings us back to center. Go ahead and inhale and reach up towards the sky. Exhale, opposite side, left hand, right knee. Right hand directly behind you. Inhale, we stack our spine. And exhale, we twist, looking over our right shoulder. Inhale, reaching up, stretching out that spine upwards. And exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale brings us back to center. Go ahead and straighten your legs out in front of you. Interlace your fingers behind your right kneecap. And go ahead and just bend and straighten that leg a couple times. Warming up our joints and our muscles. Preparing our body for our flow. And straighten the leg, rotate the ankles. And release, opposite side. And rotate the ankles. Good job. Straightening the legs out in front of you. We're dorsiflexing our feet here so the feet are engaged. That means that your toes are pointing up towards the sky. On an inhale, we reach up towards the sky. And exhale, with a flat back, chest open, we begin to reach forward. Maybe we only make it to our shins or our ankles, or maybe we can touch our toes. The priority here is not how far we can reach down our legs, but how open our chest and our heart can be in this space. Shoulders melted away from the ears. And breathe. On an inhale, we rise. And go ahead and shift your weight off to one side. We're going to come into a tabletop position, all fours here. Your hands are going to be directly underneath your shoulder blades, and your knees are directly underneath your hips here, creating a tabletop position. Spreading out those fingers really, really wide and rooting through your fingertips into the mat. Shins are pressing down into the mat as well. Flat back, gaze towards the mat. On an inhale, the belly drops, pelvic lifts up, gaze up to. And exhale, curl and round, chin to chest, looking towards your belly button. Inhale, drop the belly. Gaze is up. And exhale, curl and round. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. Maybe tracing the gaze across the ceiling this time. And exhale, curl and round, really pushing into your shins and your hands. Coming back to a neutral spine here, finding stability in your left hand and your right shin. As we inhale, we lift our right arm up and our left leg back, opposite forces pulling us in opposite directions. On an inhale, we reach, and exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, we reach, and exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, we reach just a little bit further this time, really, really feeling those opposite sides pull. And exhale, knee to elbow, tabletop position, neutral spine, finding stability in your right hand and your left shin this time. On an inhale, left arm up, right leg back, as if a string is pulling your right fingertips in your back, or your left fingertips in your right back heel. In opposite direction, we're reaching on an inhale. And exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, we reach. And exhale, knee to elbow. Finding a neutral spine. Gonna go ahead and reach our right hand up towards the sky. Gaze is up towards those fingertips. Exhale, threading the needle underneath our left arm. Ear comes to the mat. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, feeling your heart open. And exhale, feeling that twist. Coming back to a neutral spine. Opposite side, left arm reaches up, gaze up towards those fingertips. Exhale, thread the needle, ear to the mat. Inhale, we reach. And exhale, we twist. Inhale, we reach. Feeling your heart expand upwards. And exhale, we twist. Coming back to that tabletop position. Really spreading out those fingertips and rooting through your hands and your shins here. We're gonna untuck those toes. We're gonna send our hips back, and we root to rise by pushing into our hands and into our toes. We lift our pelvis up towards the sky. Setting up our down dog intentionally here. Rooting through our fingertips. Heels are reaching towards the ground. Maybe bending and straightening your legs a couple of times. Spine is long, head is heavy. Hip bones are reaching up towards the sky as your heels are pulling down towards the ground in opposite forces. And breathe. Thinking about all those things that no longer serve you. Thinking about all of those doubts and worries in your mind. Go ahead and shake your head no. Let those thoughts fall out onto the mat. You no longer need them with you. Now think about all the reasons you showed up today, all the reasons you're here to do the work. Shake your head yes to all of those empowering thoughts. Welcome those thoughts in. Bring them into your practice with you. Inhale, we're going to start tiptoeing our feet up to the top of the mat. Inhale, we halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, we forward fold. Inhale with a straight spine, we rise. And exhale, hands to heart center. Awesome job, guys. Inhale, we reach up towards the sky. And exhale, we fold. Inhale, we rise, flat back. Exhale, we fold, planting our hands and stepping back into that high plank. Go ahead and drop the knees, send the weight forward and down before we inhale and push up into an upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Tiptoe your feet towards your hands. Inhale, we halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, rise with a flat back. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, we halfway lift. Exhale, we fold. We plant our hands, step back into that high plank. Sending and shifting your weight into your left hand, rotating onto your left side of your foot as we reach our right arm up towards the sky, side plank. Feeling your strength, your center of calm and gravity working in your favor to hold you stable in this pose. Awesome. Drop that right hand. Opposite side, shift and find your center of gravity in your right hand. Dropping your right foot towards the ground and left arm reaches up towards the sky. Breathe here. Feel how strong you are in this posture. Go ahead and drop that left hand. Awesome job. Dropping those knees, sending your weight forward and down before we inhale and push up into upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome job. On the inhale, we lift our left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bringing our left knee into our chest. We plant our foot in between our hands, finding our stability here before we rise on an inhale with a flat back. Go ahead and find a little lift in those toes, reaching up towards the sky, and exhale, cactus arms, sink down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, melt. Inhale, forward. Exhale, open that heart. Inhale, forward. Exhale, open your heart up to the new world that's waiting for you. Awesome job. Let's go ahead and windmill our hands out to the side. Coming into our first warrior two. This back foot is now facing the side wall. Front foot hasn't moved, still facing the front. And arms are reaching in opposite direction. Gaze is above our left fingertips and breathe. Feel how strong you are in your warrior two. Inhale, left hand comes above the head, right arm rests gently on the right thigh. Reverse warrior. Windmill those hands back out to warrior two. Straighten that front left leg. Send your right hip off to the side as you continue to reach in opposite directions. Send your weight forward, 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 reaching all the way you can with your left fingertips before you come down. Left fingertips try to touch the floor, but the main point of this posture is really that right arm reaching up. Awesome. Go ahead and frame your left foot with your hands. And we're going to recoil our right knee into our chest here without dropping it on the floor. Recoil, recoil, recoil. Before we send that back right leg out and back. Arms come back to our sides. Warrior three. Creating a T with our body. Torso is down towards the floor. And breathe. Slowly with control we rise. And go ahead and shake it out. Shake the body. All right, let's do it again. Other side. Inhale, we reach up. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, we fold, plant the hands. Step the feet back. High plank. This time, Chaturanga Dandasana, send the weight forward and down before pushing up into an upward facing dog. Great work, guys. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, we're sending on an inhale our right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bringing the right knee in towards the chest. We drop it in between our hands. Finding your center of gravity and control here. On an inhale, we rise with a flat back. Go ahead and reach up towards the sky on an inhale. And exhale, melt down, cactus arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, melt. Inhale, forward. Exhale, open up. Inhale, forward. Exhale, open up that heart space. Good job. Windmilling our hands out to a warrior two. Front foot forward, back foot at a 90-degree angle, facing the back wall. Bend in that front leg, arms reaching in opposite direction. Gaze above the right fingertips and breathe. Feeling your strength. On an inhale, right arm comes up above the head. Left arm rests gently on your left thigh and breathe. Windmilling those hands back out, warrior two. Straightening that front right leg, sending your left hip off to the side, reaching in opposite directions, sending your torso over your right leg, reach, 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 reach as far as you can with your right fingertips before we come down. The goal is to reach your left arm up, not touch the floor with your right hand. Keep your body strong and stable in this position and breathe. Awesome job. Framing your right foot with your hands, getting a little momentum here. We're going to pick up our left foot and bring our left knee into our chest. Recoil, recoil, recoil. Find your strength and stability in your right foot and send that back left leg out. Arms come to the side, torso comes down, forming a capital T shape with your body, and breathe. With control, we slowly rise. Awesome. Shake it out. Get a little shake in there. We like to have fun. All right. So spreading out all 5 toes and rooting your feet into the ground here. We're gonna pick up our right foot, taking our right big toe, we're going to slowly trace it up our left leg, maybe leaving it here on our shin, maybe bringing it all the way up into our thigh. Whatever we do, we just don't have our foot on our kneecap. So anywhere on the leg is acceptable, just not on the kneecap. Finding your stability, rooting through your left foot. Bring your hands to heart center. On an inhale, we rise our arms up towards the sky, and exhale, we open our arms out, inviting in all that beautiful energy, all that magic that's waiting for us, all that creativity and passion. That's ours if we just open up to that space. Inhale, palms touch above the head. Exhale, hands to heart center. Send your knee forward, straighten that leg and hold it, hold it, hold it. And drop with control, good job. Make a little shake. All right, opposite side, rooting into that right foot, spreading out all 5 toes and digging them into the ground as we bring our left foot up, trailing our left big toe up our right leg, maybe staying here, maybe bringing it up into our thigh, just avoiding that kneecap. Inhale, hands to heart center. And breathe, big exhale here. Inhale, palms reach up towards the sky. And exhale, open up to the universe here. Allow that light in. Feel that light, visualize that light, that creativity, that magic shining on your face. Inhale, palms touch above the head. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bring your knee forward. Straighten out that leg, hold it, hold it, hold it, and drop. Good job, guys. Shake it out. Come to the top of your mat. Inhale, we rise. And exhale, we fall. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, we fall, planting our hands, stepping back into that high plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, send your weight forward and down before we inhale. Upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Great job here, guys. 3 breaths. Dropping your knees to the width of the mat. Big toes touch, send your hips back towards your heels, forehead reaches towards the ground, and reach your arms out in front of you, child's pose. Taking a moment of stillness, acknowledging all the hard work that you've done, acknowledging how you showed up for yourself today and you made it to your mat. You're doing the work. This is the work. On an inhale, slowly begin to walk your hands back up towards your body, shifting your weight off to one side and sending your legs out in front of you. Go ahead and find stability in your sit bones here. Arms are reaching out towards your feet. On an inhale, we're going to lift our legs up, finding our boat pose. Maybe your boat pose looks like this. Maybe it looks like this. However it looks today, just honor yourself and wherever you're at. Being patient with your body. Maybe you're wobbling around a little bit. Maybe you're shaking. That's the one thing we're looking for. You may have already found it. We're looking for that shake. We're looking for that wobble. That shake is fear. That shake is judgment. That shake is doubt and worry leaving your body. Allowing that space to be, becoming aware of that space and allowing it to go. Accepting it, acknowledging it, and letting it go. 5 more seconds. You're strong. We can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the feet. Hug your knees. Curl up in a little ball. Good job, guys. Great work. Grab right behind your thighs, tuck your chin into your chest, and drop down, rock and roll. Massaging your spine. Adding a little bit of playfulness to our practice today. One more rock and roll, and let your legs slowly fall down flat. Body is flat on the mat. Feet are flapped open. Palms are reaching up towards the sky. And breathe. Bringing our knees into our chest, giving it a big hug. Only breathing into our hips here. Holding on to your right knee and sending your left leg flat on the mat. Really bringing your right knee into your right elbow. Into your right armpit. Grabbing your right knee with your left arm, bringing it across your body. Right arm goes off to the side, gazes off towards the right side. Supine twist. Making sure that your shoulder blades are both on the mat here. Inhale brings us back to center. Exhale, go ahead and shake out the legs a little bit. Inhale, bringing our left leg into our chest this time. And maybe pulling that knee into our elbow or into our armpit. And grabbing our left knee with our right hand, sending it across our body. Left arm extends out to the side, gazes off towards that left arm, keeping our shoulder blades melted into the mat, and breathe. Inhale brings us back to center. And exhale. Feet meet on the mat. Sending both of our legs up towards the sky now as if we're standing on the ceiling. Our feet are flexed. Letting all that blood circulate throughout the body. Draining from our legs to create new space for new oxygenated blood to flow in. On the count of 10, we slowly lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Letting your feet flap open like a book. Feeling your shoulder blades, your pelvis, your thighs, your calves, your feet, all melting into the floor. Feeling and noticing that as you melt into the earth rises and meets you to hold you solid, to keep you grounded. Acknowledging this beautiful connection that we share. Just lying here on our mat. As we lay here with our eyes closed and our bodies still, we are receiving all of the benefits of our practice. All of the beauty and magic of yoga is being ingrained in us as we lay here and find stillness with ourselves and our thoughts. This moment of connection with the divine is the most important part of our practice today. Taking a deep breath in through our nose, wiggling our toes and fingers, stretching our hands above our head as if we're waking up in the morning, that first good morning stretch, as if we're waking up for the first time, perhaps with a new perspective. Bringing our knees into our chest, pulling our knees into our chest and breathing into our hips for a moment. Sending our knees off to one side, finding a fetal position, and just breathe. Using our top hand to push into the earth, to rise, finding a comfortable seat. Maybe the eyes are closed still, or you have a soft gaze, whatever feels good for you here. Taking a moment to be thankful and grateful to be who you are. To be thankful and grateful for this work that you've just done for yourself. To be thankful and grateful and knowing that everything that you want is right around the corner, and everything that you desire is coming to you in perfect, divine timing. When you're ready, lift your gaze and flutter your eyes open. Thank you so much for being here with me today. It's really just an honor to share the magical art of yoga with each and every one of you. It has dramatically changed my life and given me a new sense of freedom and purpose. So it's such a blessing to be able to share it with you. The light within me sees and acknowledges that there is a light within you. And together we say, Namaste.